Hi, this is Remi from The Algorithm, and you're listening to Rhino Radio.
So I'm here with Remi, aka The Algorithm, aka Bleep Core Master. How are you doing, sir?
Really good, really good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for joining me and answering some not so serious questions. Hopefully all goes well. I was wondering, I was really excited about today. I've never seen you live. I've been to some metal shows. I've been to some less electronic shows. I've not been to something in between. So what should I expect? What's going on stage?
Well, a lot of things. So for this tour, we are a duo. So I am playing guitar, synthesizers, and bass, and I have a live drummer playing the tracks with me. So we try to bring something that's really interesting for the audience and for us as well. So like I said, I'm playing a lot of different instruments. We have a live show that's synchronized with the music, and we try to bring the tracks live, and we have like some new tracks as well as some old tracks, and trying to bring all of this into one single interesting experience.
Okay, and what you expect from the crowd? Because I've seen some metalheads, I've seen some electronic showgoers. What's happening in the crowd? Is it moshing? Is it jumping? Is it fist pumping? What's going on?
All of it at the same time, I would guess. I think it really depends of the shows and the atmosphere and the amount of people that come to the show as well. But a lot of times you see people moshing for like, I don't know, 1 minute, and then the next minute they just dance like some hardcore techno, I don't know, moves. I don't even know. So yeah, people are having fun, and you're just trying to, be free and react in any way they want to the music. It's not like we're not trying to be a scene to fit to a scene in particular. So yeah, people, I just said, from a lot of different horizons are coming together. I think it's kind of beautiful to see that.
And how often do you just scream a "we"?
I don't do it. The audience do it for me. So.
But does it happen every single show?
Recently, yes. So it's usually people are doing it when they ask for the encore. So it's like a very incredible moment to witness, actually.
And I've seen the list of bands that you've been touring with, and it's very diverse. It's anything from rock to heavy metal to electronic festivals all around the world. How do bands that perform with you react to, I don't know, is the crowd changing? What's going on outside of the stage?
Well, it's like I said, we play a lot of different for different scenes and for different festivals, for different audiences, and I mean, sometimes it's really hard to fit in, but I guess that's also a good thing, because then we make people excited to see something that's unique and that they've never heard of or experienced before. And I think the music is really challenging at first, but it's always like a nice discovery, I would say, for a lot of people. And even if like we don't always fit in exactly with the audiences, I think it's challenging people to open their mind and be like, even if they don't like metal at first, for example, they can open their mind and be like, okay, I can actually kind of like that, because it has the electronic elements and doesn't necessarily have like the screaming coming from the metal world. So it's all about opening people's minds, I would say.
Okay, and I'm guessing it's difficult to open people's minds, especially in the digital age. That it's really difficult not to annoy at least one person somewhere that's going to tell you something about it.
Of course.
But walking the fine line of fusion between metal and electronic, do you get a lot of comments from viewers saying it's not metal enough or it's not electronic enough?
Yeah, of course, like loads of comments like this. But I mean, it's like, it's obviously expected, and sometimes it's really funny. Like I don't know why someone would take the time to comment on YouTube like 10 sentences about how this is not real metal. Like it doesn't make any sense. And for me, it's only funny because I don't really understand the importance of saying something like this and what is true metal. I don't know. It's kind of stupid, but funny. So I get something out of it, at least.
And if I'm saying, outside of the project, you're also a programmer?
Yes.
Okay. Is it easier to work with people or computers?
I would say for someone like me, definitely computers. But I mean, for computers, you can always expect how they're gonna behave in a way. Even if you get bugs, problems, whatever, you can always trace why it acts like this. With people, it's a lot more complicated, but that makes it also very interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna take the easy answer and say computers.
So how does it affect the progression of creation? Because if I'm mistaken, the first few albums was just you, and now you send tracks back and forth, so you get some feedback, especially on drums.
A little bit more. Most of the album has been written by me still, but we have been working a bit more together and mostly getting feedback about drums and song structure, that sort of things. So it remained kind of the same, but it's going to be obviously a natural evolution for the future to maybe work a bit more closely with Jean, the drummer. Maybe record drums instead of having them programmed. Maybe have more things actually recorded, like analog synthesizer, the sort of things. So it's we're taking things step by step, but still in a very slow way, because there's still a lot of things to do, and the music is complicated as it is. And for us, it's important to take it slowly, I would say.
And I'm going to confront you with a rumor. Okay, do you like rumors?
I don't know. They tell me.
Okay, so there's a rumor online that you once were inspired for a track by the sound of a baguette in the oven. Is that true?
Oh, I'm not going to answer that question. It's too embarrassing.
Is that true?
That's actually true.
Okay, so how are you inspired? I mean, most of the tracks have no lyrics at all. I heard that you are mostly inspired by emotions, but do you miss the ability to transfer ideas as well?
Yeah, I mean, being inspired by emotion kind of means nothing in a way. I don't know why I said that. But I would say, for me, it's easier to transfer something with music than to transfer it with words. Okay. For me, it makes more sense and it's easier. And that's why I like instrumental music best, because I feel like I'm more connected and it talks to me a bit more than actual words. And it's not true for everyone, but for me it works like this. So that's why I'm making this kind of music, actually. And what was your question?
Okay, about the just the lack of words to transfer information. So obviously a lot of bands transfer some idea and not just emotions, whether it's anger or sadness, but an idea to either go against something or for something. Sometimes it just empowers the emotion, but still when words are added, then there's more of an anchoring to an idea.
Yeah, that's true. I think the idea, it always comes back to trying to open people's mind, making a music that's not about fitting to a particular scene or trying to please certain people. It's doing something that's unique and weird, and that in a way is what I am, what the kind of music I'm listening to. And I know it doesn't fit anywhere really, but for me that's the most important thing, and I think that really tells the message of you can do something that's really apart from everything else that's mainstream and still make it sound legit, make it sound cool, And yeah, you can mix things that are not related, and still it's gonna sound like something that makes sense. I think that's the message.
And I've been following you online. You like sharing some parts of your life with your fans. Is it necessary for your fans to also like memes, to actually like your music and be one with the community?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It has to.
Otherwise, you're kicked out of the venue.
Okay, Remi of The Algorithm, anything else you want to add to fans and listeners out there?
I don't know, keep being awesome, and see you on stage at some point.
Okay, when can we expect more stuff? An album was released just a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And you're just finishing up the UK leg of the tour. Are you expecting to come back for any festivals?
Yeah, we have some festivals in the works for next summer. So it's not announced yet. so I cannot really say anything about it for now. But we're working on it. There's gonna be a second part of the tour focused more on French shows. Maybe if you have any French listeners, they're gonna be happy to hear this. And and it's gonna be tours and festivals, and really happy of how things are going.
Okay, Remi of The Algorithm, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.